In this tutorial we demonstrate creating a new CoreTegral solution based on the CoreTegral Equipment Manager template. Let's open Microsoft Visual Studio. As part of the CoreTegral installation, a new Visual Studio project template is installed. Create a new project based on the CoreTegral Equipment Manager template. You can search all the installed templates to find the CoreTegral template, or by selecting the CoreTegral category in the left pane. Give your project the name Template 1 and name the solution, Solution 1. In this example I'm going to create the project in the folder C:examples. Build the solution. We have now successfully created the equipment automation components with the default functionality. Now let's open Solution Builder and reference our newly created Template 1 assembly. Click on the Tools Options menu item. In the References section, click on the Add button. Browse to the Template 1 assembly. It can be found in the folder C:examples, Solution 1, Template 1, bin, debug. Click on Open. Click on OK to update the Solution Builder with the new options. The components within the Template 1 assembly now appear in the Solution Builder toolbox. Open the installation folder. Navigate to the subfolder, Sample Code, Templates, Template 1. Copy the Template 1 ALD and Template 1 SEX files into the solution folder. In this example the files are copied to C:examples, Solution 1. Open the Template 1 ALD solution file. As it opens, a warning should appear for the workflow and each of the components contained in the Template 1 assembly. This is just warning that the Template 1 assembly is in a different location. Click OK on these warnings to upgrade the solution file to use the newly built assembly. The solution file will now load fully. The structure of the solution can now be seen on the design surface. The default name of the solution is test.dc. Because we have updated the location of the Template 1 assembly within the ALD file, it contains unsaved changes. The asterisk beside the name indicates that the solution contains unsaved changes. The toolbox lists all the components and workflows available for use in a solution. Components are grouped by the interfaces they expose. By expanding the Workflows folder, the workflow, Basic Run Flow Open Cassette, built as part of Template 1 is visible. Hovering the mouse over the workflow displays a tooltip. The tooltip confirms that the workflow is part of the Template 1 assembly created earlier. 5 other components from the Template 1 assembly are used in this solution. Data Collector. It is responsible for storing equipment data in the database, and it has a secondary role as the chamber state monitoring component. Data Provider. It is responsible for providing an equipment model to clients and enabling client-specific data collection plans. Connection Status. This component is responsible for monitoring the automation state of the equipment connection. Material Handler manages the states of the equipment ports and assigns cassettes to automated controlled runs. And finally, the Equipment Manager. It provides the central focus for configuration relevant to the whole automation solution, controlling the workflow activity instance started when a new run is managed, configuring the equipment name and database connection string. The Workflow Host component contains one workflow. Checking the configuration settings, we can see that it contains the basic run flow open cassette, Workflow from Template 1. Select the Equipment Manager component in the designer. To run the example, we need to change the default database connection string to point to our local CoreTegral database. Save the changes now. The remaining components on the design surface are all CoreTegral standard components. The source code for these lower-level components is not provided, however they are fully configurable. These components are described in detail within the Standard Components Guide. Let's try starting the solution. Click on the Play button on the toolbar. Check the output panel to ensure that everything has started OK. The activity light on the output panel will flash as each new log entry is received. No communication has been established yet with the equipment. If the solution fails to start, double-check your database connection string. As you can see, the interface changes whilst in debug mode. The title bar displays the text, running. Most of the buttons and menu items are disabled. Thanks for watching this training video. If you have any questions or suggestions on how we can improve our training material, please contact us. Goodbye.